More than 12 billion miles from Earth, beyond the heliopause where our Sun's influence ends and true interstellar space begins, Voyager 2 continues its lonely journey through the cosmos. Launched in 1977, this spacecraft was part of a bold mission to explore the outer planets and, perhaps even more significantly, to represent humanity in the vast, dark expanse of the universe. Carrying with it the famed Golden Record, a time capsule of sounds and images from Earth, Voyager 2 was meant to outlast civilizations. And so far, it has. Powered by a decaying nuclear energy source, with instruments decades out of date, it should be silent by now. But it isn't. Recently, it did something entirely unexpected. It sent back a transmission. And within that signal, scientists detected something that defied explanation, a pattern, an image, a structure. It wasn't noise. It wasn't a malfunction. It was precise, organized, and deeply mysterious. The transmission began with a standard data packet, the kind used to relay information about Voyager's system health. But embedded within this data, almost buried, was an anomaly, a tight band of repeating signals that didn't match any known patterns. Researchers at NASA's Deep Space Network initially dismissed it as interference or corruption. But as the signal persisted and repeated over multiple windows of transmission, it became clear this was no error. It was intentional. The pattern resembled a series of mathematical primes, numbers that have long been considered a universal signature of intelligence. These primes formed a grid, a matrix of data points. When visualized as a 2D array, what emerged was something astonishing, a geometric shape that seemed perfectly symmetric, almost architectural. A hexagonal pattern, nested within a larger formation that bore resemblance to a hypercube, something that doesn't even fully exist in our three-dimensional space. This wasn't just data. It was a message. Or perhaps a map. And the implications are profound. How could Voyager 2, a machine with no imaging capabilities in interstellar space, transmit such an image? It hasn't had a functioning camera since it left Neptune behind in 1989. It has no instruments capable of scanning the interstellar medium in high resolution. The only tools it has are a plasma wave sensor, a cosmic ray detector, and a magnetometer. And yet, through these limited instruments, a transmission carrying organized, mathematical structure was sent. That leaves scientists with two possibilities. Either Voyager 2 encountered something in space so structured that even its crude sensors picked up on it, or, more controversially, the signal didn't originate from Voyager 2 at all. That's where the story takes a stranger turn. Upon analyzing the signal's point of origin, it was confirmed that the transmission came from Voyager's known coordinates. But radio astronomers noticed that a second, faint echo of the signal followed just milliseconds later, as if it had bounced, or been repeated, from a point further out in space. This type of signal duplication is not normal. It suggested a relay or reflection, something behind Voyager 2, beyond our knowledge. Even more intriguing, the time delay between the original signal and its echo indicated a distance of approximately 3.2 billion miles beyond Voyager's current location. That would put it deep into interstellar territory, far beyond the reach of human spacecraft, and into the realm of the unknown. So, what is it that Voyager 2 may have encountered? Some scientists speculate that the image represents a natural phenomenon, a spatial anomaly that somehow emits symmetrical plasma waves. But natural structures, even the most beautiful ones like snowflakes or hexagonal clouds on Saturn, don't transmit mathematical patterns in prime numbers. Others are more daring in their hypotheses. A few astrophysicists and SETI researchers have proposed that the signal may represent an artificial construct, either something Voyager 2 passed by or something that intercepted its signal. They ask the question, could this be the first time we have received a direct response to a man-made object crossing into interstellar space? If so, who or what responded? The idea of alien contact has always been tinged with fiction. Movies, novels, and television have built fantastical visions of first contact. But the reality, if this is what we're seeing, is far more subtle and eerie. A structured signal, no voice, no language, no light, just numbers. As Carl Sagan once postulated, mathematics is the only universal language, and prime numbers are its vocabulary. If this is indeed a message, it's being sent in the simplest and most intelligent form imaginable. Not through spoken word, but through the inherent structure of the universe itself. NASA has yet to release the full details of the image publicly, perhaps out of caution or perhaps out of a desire to avoid premature conclusions. What has been confirmed is that a team of specialists in mathematics, astrophysics, and cryptography is actively working on decoding the entire signal. Rumors have circulated within the scientific community that the pattern contains rotational symmetry that implies four-dimensional geometry, a concept so advanced that even our best supercomputers struggle to model it. If true, this would suggest the message not only comes from intelligence, but from an intelligence with a radically different understanding of space and time. One must ask, why now? Why Voyager 2? And why this exact point in its journey? Could there be something about this region of space that acts as a beacon or a boundary, a place where messages are exchanged, or thresholds are crossed? After all, Voyager 2 is now moving through the local interstellar cloud, a region filled with magnetic fields, dust, and charged particles. It's a place humanity has never studied up close. Could this be a zone of interaction, where our technology brushes against something ancient and immense? The golden record aboard Voyager was a hopeful gesture, a map, a message, and a welcome to whoever might find it. It contains sounds of Earth, greetings in 55 languages, and images of human life, nature, and mathematics. Some now wonder, was it found? Did someone, or something, choose this moment to respond, not by speaking back, but by showing us something incomprehensibly complex? A kind of reply that says, we are aware, we saw your message. Here's ours. Despite the excitement, many scientists urge caution. The data could still be interpreted in multiple ways. It's possible, they say, that the structured signal is a coincidence, or the result of unknown plasma interactions with Voyager's instruments. The universe is full of strange patterns. Yet, deep down, everyone involved knows the truth. Nature doesn't typically write in primes, draw geometric shapes in the dark, or send echoes with precise delays. Whatever this is, it is not business as usual. Voyager 2 continues to move outward 1 million miles further every day. It will keep transmitting faint whispers of its status until its power finally fades around 2025 or shortly after. Its nuclear battery is dying, and the instruments will go dark one by one. But before it goes silent, it may have delivered a final gift, one that rewrites what we know about our place in the universe. Whether it's a glimpse of alien technology, a cosmic message, or a mathematical coincidence, the signal demands attention. It demands study. It demands wonder. We are witnessing the slow unfolding of a mystery not born from imagination, but from cold space, drifting machines, and the quiet persistence of curiosity. Voyager 2's final transmission may not be an end, but a beginning. A signpost marking the edge of known space and the start of something much more profound. Whatever sent that pattern, whatever echoed back from beyond the stars, it saw us. And now, we must decide whether we are ready to see it too.